my friends, in today's episode on Grainificent. In today's episode, I will be talking about the wonderful life and legacy of photographer Alfred Stieglitz. So if you like this type of videos, please remember to leave a like. It shows the YouTube algorithm that this video is worthy of showing to others. And if you're interested in film photography content, like videos about film photographers, film photography gear, darkroom equipment, and everything related, please remember to subscribe. It shows me I make helpful and interesting content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. In the late 19th century, when photography was still a mechanical curiosity, a tool for documentation rather than art, a young man named Alfred Stieglitz picked up a camera and saw the world differently. Born in Hoboken, New Jersey in 1864 to German Jewish immigrants, Stieglitz was raised in a world of contrasts. The rigid expectations of European tradition clashed with the raw, untamed energy of America. The duality would define his life. Stieglitz's father, a successful wool merchant, wanted his son to pursue engineering, a stable, respectable profession. But Stieglitz, ever the dreamer, was drawn to the alchemy of light and shadow. While studying in Berlin, he encountered photography, then dismissed by many as a mere technical process. But Stieglitz was its soul. He believed the camera could be as expressive as a painter's brush, as lyrical as a poet's poem. But Stieglitz saw its soul. He believed the camera could be as expressive as a painter's brush, as lyrical as a poet's pen. Wherever there is light, one can photograph, he would later say, a simple statement that held the weight of a revolution. Returning to America in the 1890s, Stieglitz found a photography scene dominated by stiff portraits and staged scenes. The artistic establishment scoffed at the idea that a machine could produce real art. But Stieglitz was relentless. He began publishing Camera Work, a journal that didn't just showcase photographs, it elevated them to the level of fine art. Each issue was a manifesto, a declaration that photography was not just about capturing reality, but interpreting it. He founded the Photo Secession movement, a rebellious collection of artists who believed in photography's emotional power. They didn't just take pictures, they composed them, playing with light, texture, and mood. Stieglitz himself became known for his ability to turn the ordinary, a wet city street, a passing cloud, into something transcendent. But his battle wasn't just against critics. It was against time itself. The early 20th century was a period of rapid industrialization, and Stieglitz feared that humanity was losing its connection to beauty. Through his lens, he sought to preserve the fleeting, the way the fog curled around skyscrapers, the quiet dignity of a laborer's hands. In photography, there is a reality so subtle that it becomes more real than reality. Stieglitz's personal life was as intense as his artistic pursuits. His marriage to Emmeline Obermeier was one of duty, not passion, until he met Georgia O'Keeffe. O'Keeffe, then a young unknown artist, sent her charcoal drawings to Stieglitz on a friend's suggestion. When he saw them, he was stunned. Here was a kindred spirit, someone who understood that art was not just technique, but feeling. He exhibited her work without her permission, an act of audacity that could have been disastrous. Instead, it launched her career and ignited a love affair that would last decades. Their relationship was tumultuous, A storm of creativity and conflict. Stieglitz photographed O'Keeffe obsessively, her hands, her face, her essence, creating some of the most intimate portraits ever made. But he was also possessive, struggling to reconcile his role as her champion with his own insecurities. Yet, through it all, their bond was unbreakable. She was his muse, his equal, his mirror. By the time Stieglitz died in 1946, the world of art had transformed. Photography was no longer a stepchild of painting. It was its own powerful medium, thanks in large part to his tireless advocacy. But his legacy wasn't just in the images he left behind. It was in the way he taught the world to see. Stieglitz believed that art was not a luxury but a necessity, a way to make sense of an ever-changing world. His galleries like 291 introduced America to modern masters like Picasso and Cézanne, proving that art should provoke, not just please. He mentioned countless photographers, urging them to find their own voice rather than imitate others. Most of all, he proved that a photograph could be more than a snapshot. It could be a whisper, a scream, a prayer. Today, Stieglitz's influence is everywhere. Every time a photographer waits for the perfect light, every time an image makes us pause and feel, his spirit lingers. He was a man of contradictions, stubborn yet visionary, controlling yet generous, but perhaps that was the source of his genius. He once wrote, "I was born in Hoboken. I am an American. Photography is my passion. The search for truth is my obsession." In the end, Alfred Stieglitz didn't just capture moments. He revealed truths. And in doing so, he taught us that the world is not just something we see, but something we feel. So the next time you raise a camera, or even just pause to admire the way sunlight filters through leaves, remember Stieglitz's lesson. The best photographs aren't taken with the hands, but with the heart. So if you liked this video, please remember to leave a like. It shows the YouTube algorithm that my videos are worthy of showing to others. And remember to subscribe down below if you're interested in film photography content, film photography gear, darkroom stuff. It also shows me that I make helpful and interesting videos. And if you would like to help out with the channel, support the channel, there's a donation link in the description down below, or you can support me through the support button under the video. And if you would like more bang for your buck, look into channel memberships, where from $1 a month you can see all the videos I make before they go public. So thank you for watching, my friends. Take care and see you in the next episode.